Hi, I'm Sheila Danzig. My parents were David and Yetta Ring. My siblings were Stanley and Carolyn Ring. This is May 23rd, 2024. My great niece, Molly Horowitz, asked me to write down some stories I had told her when I saw her over Passover. But instead of writing them down, I'm going to record them as I remember things. I learned everything I know sitting at the kitchen table, listening to my parents talk on the phone. I knew to sit quietly or they would stop talking in front of me. This is a story that my mother told me, however. So they lived in this town of Zhilkevka, barely a town, very poor. They had no running water, no bathrooms, no sink. They used an outhouse, but if they just needed to pee, they would just pee behind someone else's house. The house was 4 walls and a roof. It had no floor. The floor was dirt. And somehow they survived. But a boy was born. There were 4 sisters. My mother, Yetta, was the oldest, then Rosie, then Sylvia, and then Madeline. And then a boy was born. But the mother died because there was frost on the inside of the house. I think she may have died of tuberculosis, by the way the story was told to me, but nobody's really sure because they didn't have real medical care. So they hired a wet nurse to feed the boy, but the wet nurse dried up. So they bought a goat, and the goat died, and then the baby died. And my mother would walk to the cemetery and cry, "Why didn't you take me?" Life was very, very difficult. If you've seen Fiddler on the Roof, Anatevka is really a lot better than Zhilkevka was.